Feature Friday.
The freshest. My God, I went on a rabbit hole, all right?
Yes, she did.
You guys sent a few versions of this song after we checked out Stell singing in the concert.
Stell.
And I just thought, okay, who else has done it? It turns out a bunch of really great singers have done it, and it's like a feat. It's like a beast.
Yeah, it seems to be. I mean,
right?
Ryan is like very, very obviously a big deal, big musician. But this is the
originally sang by
Valdez, right? What's
Basil
the name?
Valdez, yes.
Yeah, Basil. We also found this like footage of Stell in rehearsals.
It still blows me away. It blows me away every single time. Yeah!
So Valeska won it, so she went down that rabbit hole, and we haven't heard the original. We have heard some covers of it, like Regine, but it turns out everyone has reviewed this song. I thought we'd check out a bit of the original.
We just keep on believing that we both have the time together.
So certainly
It's
way
more lyrical in terms of like the style in which it's sung. It's more lyrical forward. It's very melodic and open rather than storytelling based. I think that became something as it evolved throughout the
yeah.
years.
So it's interesting to see the covers. We're gonna look back at a cover, if my voice doesn't go again, by Bert Nievera, which is
Martin's
Martin
dad.
Nievera's dad.
I feel like this is the only way to sing this song.
We smile sometime, somewhere.
So this is a good mix of theatre and
Could show
lyrical
the world we have each
with that
other's
OPM vibe.
Oh, completely. It's the best of both worlds.
somewhere. We'll smile, won't say sorry. One look and we'd have cast our fears aside.
But you see how incredibly lifted back, like how he pulls back, even in the easier singing phrases. He is very refined and so incredibly technical in terms of like he's actually using an operatic vocal technique that is it's like they're using a mute in front of the trumpet. It is a similar technique when they use in classical operatic singing, where they sending the voice and the notes towards the back of the room, and it creates this beautiful atmospheric kind of like ethereal sound that is very present in this performance.
When saying nothing, smiles that are always wanting.
Dreamlike.
Go deep inside will, because we know.
You see? Rounded vowels, big to the back.
It's all masculine as well, though.
We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait. Our love, like love, will have to wait.
Dude, that orchestra's ginormous.
Sometime, somewhere.
Look how rounded and warm those sounds are.
So, yeah, you're starting to see the evolution of sort of both styles come into one, because obviously the original was not as theatrical as this one, and certainly not as theatre forward as the last versions we have seen. Another sort of singer that did this, we have reviewed this in the past, but this is 2004 Regine.
See, her version is fuller on the belt, is bigger on the belt. full fold usage. She's a dream.
This one, so the previous one felt more Disney, like the Bert Nievera one. A Hercules.
No, it sounds like a Stephen Schwartz composition.
There you
It's
go,
a
it was
certain-
Hercules.
yeah.
It's the Stephen Schwartz. Regine's one, it's definitely more on the... Could be a bit of Broadway, but it's way more modern.
It's contemporary.
It's
It's contemporary
contemporary,
style of musicals. So when you're when you would be auditioning
That's
for...
not 2000s Broadway.
No.
This
it's a
isn't the
little-
2000s though.
I know,
So
but
interesting.
think about it like as if you're auditioning for a musical like Wicked, which is incredibly contemporary, right? You would take a piece like this.
Yeah,
You would take
yeah.
a piece like this to show that you
Actually,
could do Elphaba.
I'm surprised that Ryan hasn't composed anything for the West End. I know he did work with Leia, but I don't know for what. I have no idea.
Interesting.
Because when I was looking up, because Wlsk went down this rabbit hole, and then I was like, some people were saying that they did work together, but the thing we could find was a different song called Somewhere, not Somewhere Sometime.
Yeah.
Just Somewhere, which
That's
is part of Miss
Somewhere.
Saigon, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
So
that's a completely different
Yeah, it's a completely
composer.
different song, and a completely different composer.
But
so I don't know.
I think in terms of like the Regine version, it's a very contemporary musical style of
Correct,
things.
correct.
It's like it's a combination of speech quality
Yeah.
with this awesome full belt bodied, very very emotionally forward. But it's not as delicate and sweet and dreamlike like Bert's version.
Yeah. What's the Western ballad,
Yes,
Celine
yes,
Dion
yes.
style. Morissette has done a cover of it as well. I presume the highest version as well, which is the
Most
Regine
likely,
version.
Most likely. She looks ethereal in that dress. Yes,
Oh.
yes, my God. Oh, I just pictured Morissette in a whole
It's-
musical.
Yeah,
Oh!
that Camp Rock really coming through. What the?
The thunder, the cloud, the lightning. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay, so that is absolutely phenomenal.
that's a joke.
That is the female version of Bert's version, right?
Correct.
That's like Morissette really took on
Well-
that feel of the Disney feel. I don't know, the musical idea and really maximized it in Regine's Ski, right?
No, correct. This is
you're
modern
having-
theatre again. This is
Yeah, it's very contemporary for sure.
again, we're back to the Disney vibe.
Yeah, but I love that. I love that.
Weirdly enough, as well, singers. I mean, it's not like the following singer's not known for doing ballads. Of course she is, but she is way more into rhythm and blues, especially when it comes to contemporary R&B. Still R&B ballads.
Correct.
But I wouldn't have expected her to do
Still a
something like
beast,
this.
though. Go Kyla.
It's Kyla, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about.
She really put a stamp on it.
Look at that vibrato.
So
Wow.
this is more of an example of like stylized and how that song, if you really put your stamp on it, and you're such a like a, you know, you have such a recognizable style, you have such a recognizable sort of timbre and sound, and people relate you to something specific, and also that's your forte. That's how Kyla makes that song hers.
Yes, and I think the beauty of this particular song is that it opens the plethora of options for the singer to kind of tell a completely different story every single time.
Correct.
Because depending on the singer, depending on the environment and how it's being portrayed, whether there's musicians, an orchestra or not, there is always the possibility to do something new and different and refreshing with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next I present you with the Filipino Luis Fonsi, none other than Erik Santos. We're back to this Hercules vibe.
I would cry if I saw that live.
What a song though as well.
Saying nothing, smiles that are always wanting, though deep inside it hurts, because we know that love, like love, is what it is what we got.
Yes, that's what we got.
Darren could do a good cover of this.